And every day, I'm thrilled to go to work. At my school, public displays of affection are not discouraged. In fact, a lot of the teachers and the students are actually in love with each other. There are no grades, no arguments, and no aging out of nap time. Recesses are sprinkled throughout the day, and if there's a social interaction that isn't ideal, future meetings of those individuals will not be forced. At my school, success is a moving target. It moves closer when necessary to ensure a certain amount of success whenever possible. If a student gets something wrong, we ask ourselves how we can be better teachers. Also, the students love the food. In fact, we let them eat their homework. Welcome to School for the Dogs. Introduction. Aliens Among Us. If you see two life forms, one of them's making a poop, the other one's carrying it for him, who would you assume was in charge? Jerry Seinfeld. If you love your dog, there's a good chance you're confused. Both of you. You're not confused about your love for each other, to be sure, but have you ever considered what a strange relationship you're in? As modern dog owners, we are asking our Yorkie poos to live in a world they didn't choose, a world that isn't so simple. We bring these well-intentioned creatures into our homes and often don't do them the favor of explaining how arbitrary rules can be or what our expectations are. We expect dogs to be polite and compliant despite not knowing our language, calm, confident, and collected, although they're a fraction of our size and easily stepped on. Food should only be eaten if it's on the floor in a bowl, but not if it's on the floor and it's not in a bowl, and not from a bowl if the bowl is on the counter. Don't chew a slipper unless it's a chew toy that happens to be in the exact shape of a slipper. It's okay to pee on the AstroTurf at the dog park, but not on the doormat that feels nearly identical under one's paws. It's almost like dogs are alien visitors trying to figure it all out. Except that they didn't choose to be here, and there is no UFO waiting to take them back home. Things aren't so easy for you, either. The consensus about how to teach a dog to be the companion you want is... there is no consensus. Dog training is a largely unregulated industry, and misinformation is rampant. No wonder so many people and dogs are confused. Should there be an even balance of carrot and stick? Must you be a domineering alpha? If so, what does that even mean? Will you spoil a dog by giving treats? What about sleeping on the bed? Should you feed your dog raw beef out of your hand or serve kibble in a crate? People do their best to figure it out, and that's fine, right? Most of the time, perhaps. But some of the time, I would say too often, dogs trained with baseless theories and crude techniques will end up stressed, which can end up stressing out their people. This can result in ruined relationships, maimed people, and euthanized dogs. We're all animals. We humans may think of ourselves as a reasonable bunch, but we sure do nutty things when it comes to dogs. I grew up surrounded by smart, gentle people who seemed to know things about dogs. I didn't doubt them. They were adults, after all. My parents would whack our dogs on the nose with 2 fingers when they were bad. My uncle, the first person I ever saw let a dog lick him all over his mouth, recently greeted my dog by getting down on all fours. He then attempted to feed her a treat from his mouth. Somehow dogs put up with us, and even forgive us. Hey, our intentions are good. They keep coming back to us. But that might be only because we don't let them have the car keys. Here's the good news. You may be confused, but you know more than you think you do about dogs and dog training. When you begin to piece together the basics of the science that informs what we know about animal behavior, you can often take a shortcut by considering how you behave in the world. Don't forget, you are an animal too. Dogs and their people are everywhere and always learning, not just at dog school and not just when they're young. Be it accidentally or intentionally, we are learning how to exist in the environment we're in all the time. Truly, the whole world is our school. You can't escape. Conditioning, aka...